So in this video, I'm going to show you how to automate content creation using AI simply by finding an idea and turning it into a post. So let's get started.
So we are going to be using perplexity and make.com for this. What you see here is basically a workflow, and what it does is perplexity takes a link from the internet. Let's say for me, I was gallivanting in the internet and I happened to see this article. I want to lock money away from the government. Suppose I have 3 million killer shillings, and I don't want the government to actually freeze or take this cash. I think this will make a good ex post, you know. So I want to do it automatically. I don't want to go through the hassle of actually thinking about how you do it, you know, and how to format it in X. And let's say I also want to post it on Instagram or Twitter. So for me, I want to post it on Medium and X. And you can basically do this with any other social media platform. The possibilities are endless. So what Perplexity does is it takes the link and it processes it and gives us a summary of the post. Then it takes that summary and this OpenAI assistant transforms that summary into a format that can be posted on X or Medium or Instagram or wherever you want to post this stuff, and it will literally post it for you. It's that insane and pretty cool, right? So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you step by step of how I got to this. So I'm gonna go to home or organization. So once you get to home or this my organization tab, you're gonna go to create a new scenario, and we're gonna build it from scratch. So I'm just gonna quit. And so once you open this, you're gonna see this purple circle with a fat plus sign in it, and I'm gonna start with perplexity. So perplexity, I'm gonna go to create a chat completion. Perplexity is basically like ChatGPT with Google combined. It's really awesome and it's really good with getting sources. I'm gonna show you that in a few. So once you open this, you're gonna see all this fancy stuff. Don't worry, don't get scared. It's just a connection / API. This is how make.com connects with Perplexity. So I've already added mine. To add this, you're gonna go to perplexity.com or perplexity.ai, sorry. Then you're gonna go to this settings button. You're gonna create account. If you don't have one, you're gonna go to this setting button at the bottom left corner, and you're gonna go to API. So what API means is just fancy knowledge for connecting this to make.com. So you're gonna load up some credits. I loaded up like 5 credits and I've used it like 15 times. It's super cheap. So once you've loaded some credits, you can start with $5. You can click generate and you will copy this API key. Once you copy the API key, you're gonna paste it here and you're gonna create a connection. Once you do that, I'm gonna go to messages, and here is where we give our instructions to Perplexity. So basically, you're just telling it to take this link you have from the internet and actually give us a detailed summary, a step-by-step summary, and also data sources from it. So I had a prompt prepared. I'm just gonna get it. So here's my prompt, and it basically says you are a summarization expert who can identify the most salient and exciting aspects of any Reddit post and comment section. So let's say you're doing this for Facebook or any other thing, you just change this Reddit to Facebook or Twitter or wherever you're doing it, and we're also going to change this link. So the actions I've given it is read through the post, improve the clarity, language, and grammar of the post, read through the comment section, summarize the comments to post, including reactions, advice, and anything else relevant, complete research on this topic in the Reddit post, provide 3 insights or relevant data points on this topic. So this is basically called prompt engineering. It's not that difficult of a skill, but the instructions basically go with telling it it's really good at what it does. Like this, you're a summarization expert, and giving it step-by-step instructions on how you want it to give you the output. So I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna go to make.com, and I'm going to just paste it here. Then I'm gonna go to role, and I'm gonna give it the role of I'm gonna go to user. I think the rest is okay. Once that's done, we can run it to see if it actually works. Awesome, it works. So I'm just gonna go to see the output. So I'll go to output, choices, then we're gonna see the message, content, summary of the post. Original posts, blah, 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 blah. So I have 3 million Kenya shillings and I'm looking for ways to lock it away from the government. I don't want to keep it in a bank because I'm worried about the government's access. So it's a pretty good summary. There is perspective from the comment section. So some recommended investing in cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, other suggested foreign bank accounts, blah, 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 blah. We also have data points, which is pretty awesome. So we have got cryptocurrency as an alternative, foreign banks accounts, and by the all this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. This is not advice whatsoever. So YouTube, I've stated it, don't sue me, don't come after me. So once we do that, we're gonna actually copy this to Google Docs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy that output to Google Docs to have a soft copy. So I'm gonna go to Google Docs. And I'm gonna go to insert a paragraph to a document. So just as Perplexity, you're gonna connect this to make.com, but this is not that complicated. You just have to choose your account and it will connect automatically because your Google Docs and make.com can share an email, so it's pretty much simple. I'm gonna leave this by drop down my drive, and I'm gonna go to tutorial content ideas. So this is a file I just created in Google Docs, as you can see, and it's empty right now. So I'm gonna go back to make.com and finish this process, and I'm gonna go, I think it's all good, it's perfect. Append text. Let's see what this is about. So this is apparently where you should put the output from Perplexity. So I'm gonna go to content. Yeah, awesome. And we're gonna see if it works. So you can see this one cloud over here. That means there is an output, and when we go to the output, let's just go to the Google Docs itself and try to refresh this. Oh, look, it's all here, summary of the posts. So we also have perspective from the comments, which is pretty awesome. We also have data points, cryptocurrencies and alternative, foreign bank accounts and offshore investments, inflation, risk with cash. Now, with this summary, you can actually take it and format it into anything you want, literally. The possibilities are endless. So we're going to go back to make.com. And what we're going to do is we're going to unlink this for now and just put it aside. And we're going to go and create a new link and look for something called a router. So what a router does basically is it just takes an input and just gives multiple outputs, as you can see. So for one, we're gonna create an assistant. Now you might be wondering, what is creating an assistant? And it's fascinatingly easy, and I'm just gonna show you in a bit. So I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. Awesome. So message an assistant. This is what you want. Now once again, we have to connect make.com to ChatGPT using an API. So I already did that, but I'm just going to show you how you're going to do it. So what you're going to do is go to platform.openai.com. Now once you get here, you're going to see a lot of technical fancy stuff, don't worry about it, do not get scared. Just go to playground tab here, and on the left you're gonna see chat, real-time assistant, TTS completions. So you don't need to worry about all this, just go to assistance, and it might give you something close to this. So I already have created some assistants. As you can see, I have quite a lot. I'm gonna create a new one just to show you how it's done. So to create a new one, I'm gonna just go here and create an assistant. Once I've done that, I'm gonna give it a name. So I'm gonna give it something like X tutorial bot or something like that. I think I've misspelled tutorial. Oh, it's cool. Good. Now we're gonna go to system instructions. So what is system instructions? System instructions is basically a prompt that you give your assistant to tell it the instructions or what you want it to do. So there is this skill called prompt engineering. I'm quite good at it, so I know how to write good prompts, but you don't really have to learn prompt engineering deeply. There's a hacker way around it, and I'm gonna show you real quick. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna write a prompt for this assistant using AI. You don't have to be good at prompt engineering, and I'm just gonna show you how. So I'm gonna go to cloud.ai.
So in this video, I'm going to show you how to automate.
So I did not want to make the video long, so I did the technical stuff, but I'm just gonna explain what I did. So I went to cloud.ai, and you're gonna get something like this. If you don't have an account, you're gonna create one, and this is what I wrote to it. Your role is to create instructions for a custom AI bot. Think step by step. The purpose of this bot is to take content and transform it into an next post. So for Instagram, we're gonna replace this with Instagram or wherever you wanna post this, right? So the bot will receive a Reddit post summary, a summary of the comments on that post, and some data. Here's some supporting information to help with the instructions and information on the desired tone of the voice. So this last bit is very important, but you might be wondering, how do I get supported information? Easy. We go back to perplexity, and at perplexity we're gonna go to home, and the good thing about perplexity is it actually can give you sources. So I can write something like I want to create an amazing, engaging X post. Can you link me up to some documents or links that I can refer to? I don't know if this English makes sense, but amazing, it works. So with perplexity you can get links, as it actually gives you sources. So I'm gonna go to this, and I'm just gonna check it out to see if it aligns with what I wanna do. So best free online X post generator. Is this really what I want? Unlocking the power of automated. Nah, I'm just gonna go to the next link, organic best practices. I actually think this has a more catchy headline. I think this is more related to what I want to do, but this is a process you'll basically follow. Awesome, I think this is okay. So I'm just gonna check this. Be clear and concise, ask your audience engaging questions. This is pretty awesome, and I'm gonna just take it all and I'm gonna paste it back. So I'm gonna go back to Cloud AI and I'm gonna paste it here, and I'm gonna give it this prompt, but I already did that. So the result, and it's really cool if you look at it, because use specific Reddit language, include multiple topics, write overly formal content, use more than 2 hashtags, do keep it concise and compelling. So it's pretty much, and there's even a template on how it should be posted. And the best thing about it, and this is really important to include, is it has an example. So this is an example on transformation. Reddit. This blew up overnight. I can't believe how many people got scammed. X. Shocking. 65% of users affected by the latest trends. Industries X was one of growing concern. Are you protected? I don't really like this example, but we can modify it to what we seem best fit. And this is actually the most important part of it. I'm gonna just clear that, and I'm gonna just edit this to it's shocking that 65% of users affected by. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's shocking that 65% of users affected by the latest trend industry experts on of growing concern. Is this English in? Yeah, I think it's cool. I'm gonna use GPT-4 Turbo for this, and the rest we can leave the same. So I'm gonna reduce this temperature, and what temperature means is I can actually replace the word temperature with creativity. So the more you increase temperature, the more creative your assistant will be. That means it will try to come up with its own answers, but we don't really want that. We want it to be concise and specific. So I'm going to leave that to 0. Let's say 0.4, 0.5. You can play with it, see what works, And I think it's cool. So I'm going to go back to perplexity, to make.com. And I'm going to go to an assistant, and I'm going to choose X tutorial bot. Is that the name? Just to confirm the name. Awesome. Yeah, it is the name. So X tutorial bot. Assistant X tutorial bot. Role, I'm gonna give it as assistant. What else? Message is the output of perplexity. So I'm gonna go to choices and message, then content. Amazing. It's perfect. So we're gonna run it once again. You can actually connect this to the router. It's still cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this again to see if it works. So we've got an output, guys. Let's check it out. So let's see what it's got. So I'm just gonna go to content and text. Amazing. Look at this. We need to secure 3 million Kenyan shillings away from brain eyes. Exploring options. Crypto for privacy, offshore accounts, or trust for legality. Each has its pros and cons. Bitcoins offer anonymity, but watch out for volatility. I'm just gonna remove this savvy Reddit user, but I think it's really cool. It's really awesome, what you can do with this. And look, what's your go-to strategy for safeguarding your funds? This is like a call to action to get people who engage with your posts to actually comment. And there's also a hashtag, And I think it's really cool. So the best part about this is you can actually connect this to your X. So you're gonna go to X. So there's lots of options. There's search post, list post, but we actually want to post it. We want to create a post without actually going to X and do it. So you're gonna go to create a post, and it's the same process. So apparently my X account is banned for some reason. So if I try to connect mine with X, I don't think it will work for some reason, but it's basically this simple. So let me try one more time. This is the process you will go through if you wanna do this too. So just gonna verify to your X account that and also grant it permission. So something went wrong trying to. Oh, it worked. I think it worked. Ah, damn. Yeah, so my X account is suspended for some reason and I can't connect it with an API, but I'm sure it will work with yours. And you can do this to other social media platforms, Twitter, X, Medium. I had done it for Medium before. It's pretty endless. You can, like, this saves you or content creators a lot of time of turning ideas into actual posts, and you can also connect mid journey so that the post can also come with a picture, which is pretty amazing, and yeah, that's all I have for you. If you want a detailed explanation to this, I can go deeper into it. Just tell me what you think about the video, and I'll see you soon.